Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So the Houston Rockets are currently 4-6 on the NBA season and really just looking like a mediocre team, man. Like, even a team that, if they don't get their offense and their defense, especially their defense together, it might be like one of the most like upsetting non-playoff teams of all time, guys. I mean, you got former MVP James Harden on this team. You got Chris Paul, as one of the greatest point guards of all time. You got Clint Capella, who's on a great contract. You got Carmelo Anthony, who does stuff out there, man. He does stuff out there. But for today's video, I'm realizing that James Harden, his birthday in August, is going to make him 30 years old. So I really think this team, as constructed, is not going to win an NBA championship. I feel like we have one more window to build around an MVP caliber James Harden, guys. So yes, today I'm going to do a complete rebuild of the Houston Rockets. This is not going to be a realistic rebuild. This is going to be a me trying to win a bitch-ass championship rebuild. So if you guys want some more of these, be sure to drop a like on this video. So as far as this team goes, James Harden, in my opinion, is really the only untouchable. I have no intentions of trading him at all. I think he's the best shooting guard in basketball, and yeah, he's gonna do it, man. We're gonna get this man an MVP and a championship. Chris Paul is somebody that's on a pretty damn large contract considering his age and his injury history. So in my opinion, man, like, Chris Paul's trade value as of right now is never gonna get any higher because, like, he is, 33 is still like a respectable age, but as the years go on, that trade value is going to start dropping down. So Chris Paul is probably going to get traded away this video. It's just, this right here ain't working, man. Like, yeah, it's nice at times, but it's not going to win us a championship. Clint Capella, I love his contract. I think it's a very good contract, man. Let's pull this up here real quick. So, yeah, I don't really have any intentions of trading him unless some big-time trade comes up. But, I mean, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 million dollars a season for the 5 years there. That's really good, and he's also 24, so he's got a lot more that he can actually learn in the NBA. Eric Gordon has been horrible this season, but, man, we'll see about him. He can at least be a good, maybe guy off the bench for us. He's definitely not going to start our team at small forward like the Houston Rockets have done at times. Melo bitch ass gotta go, man. Bro, you are destroying this team, hands down, man. Like, you going out tripping your favorite bitch ass shit, man. Like, you off this team, you going to a different team getting traded. I don't care what it is, man. Gerald Green, Nene out there, the rest of the guys. PJ Tucker, his contract's still pretty nice, but I know after this season he drops down big time. So yeah, and as far as like investing in like younger players, it's like this team doesn't really have like too much to really work with. I guess Isaiah Hartenstein is somebody we could maybe try to develop in the G League or something like that to become like a stretch big. I really don't know. But let's go ahead, man, hit up this trade finder and see what type of trades we can get. So really what I want to do is I want to improve the defense, but I also want to get things going a little bit more like consistently offensively, if that makes sense. So let's see what type of trades we can actually get for Chris Paul on here. We do have 11 trade offers. So Chris Paul for Middleton and Eric Bledsoe. So of course CP3 and Giannis. That would be pretty cool to watch. Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen. Team gets younger, but Zach LaVine plays James Harden's position. I guess, James could play the point guard position if needed. Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, once again, not too bad, but don't really have a way to fit Jaylen Brown into this team. Jaren Jackson, Mike Conley, so we get a bitch-ass contract, but Mike Conley's still a nice player. We also get the young guy in Jaren Jackson to develop. Kemba Walker, Nicholas Batum, Michael Porter Jr., and Paul Millsap, Victor Oladipo, and Thaddeus Young. Another case where Victor doesn't really, like, fit alongside James Harden. Drew Holiday and Nikola Mirotic. You know what, man? Whoa, baby, I like this trade a lot. This actually might be a perfect fit, man, because Drew Holiday normally plays the point guard position, so he would go there. And him alongside James Harden, like, Drew Holiday is one of the best, like, perimeter defending point guards slash guard. I would say guards in the NBA, but also because he's listed as a shooting guard, plays point guard mostly. He knows how to. He would be able to like play alongside James Harden, who's a very ball dominant guard, and be okay with that. And not to mention, Mirotic's been tearing up this NBA season. Can you imagine him in a 7-second Mike D'Antoni offense? Him alongside Clint Capella could be pretty dang deadly. Also, I really like this trade a lot. That might be the one, guys. We get Devin Booker right there. I guess he could play small forward for this team. Has a very large contract extension, and it's like small forward is not really his natural position. So, I mean, as much as I like Devin Booker, it just doesn't make much sense in this case. Paul George and Dennis Schroeder, also a really nice trade here, man. Paul George, of course, being the small forward of this team. Dennis Schroeder and James Harden, it's like, okay, I guess I could see that happening. But I'm not a big fan of Schroeder's contract at $15 million a season. He's okay. Paul George, I do like a lot, though, man. But, yeah, I think we might be able to get just like, I don't know, man, we might go for like a Jimmy Butler in the offseason or something for the small forward position. Or we can trade for him right now for Chris Paul. I'm not doing that trade, though. I like this trade a lot here, right here, guys. Drew Holiday, Nikola Mirotic. I feel like it helps the team a lot. It gives us an identity in a sense where this is, in fact, James Harden's team, but we have a lot of nice players alongside him. So, yes, we are doing that trade. And Chris Paul gets to go back to New Orleans, which is pretty cool to see. That's where he started his career at, and played with Anthony Davis. I think it's a good trade for both sides. All right, next up, what do you got, bitch-ass Melo? It's time to go, baby. It's time to go hard, man. Hard. Oh, my God, dude. Okay, so, well, this trade right here I actually already like to start things off. Melo and Eric Bledsoe for Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez. Lopez would probably be off the bench for us. Behind, Capella, gives us another, offensive option off the bench. And then Chris Middleton would be the perfect, 2 option to James Harden. J.D. Osman, Jordy Clarkson, we get a draft pick in Robert Williams, Montrezl Harrell, first round pick Josh Richardson, and Bam Adebayo. That's a really nice trade also, man. Josh Richardson is big time, and then Bam would be off our bench behind Clint Capella, Malik Monk, Buddy Hield, who's been a great scorer, and we also got Willie Cauley-Stein, Kyle Kuzma, Lance Stevenson. Okay, Michael Porter. Definitely some really nice trades being up here, man. But I think so far, I like that first trade Draymond Green, baby. Do I want to go for Draymond and split up the Golden State Warriors, Melo and Eric Gordon? Wow, dude, we could totally have Draymond just sabotage the, Melo and Eric Gordon just sabotage the Warriors. And we get Jordan Bell. Oh my God. Okay, so this is a tough trade. Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, or Draymond Green, who would go to small forward for us, and also Jordan Bell. Dang, I mean, Draymond gives it to us what we need, off or defensively on this team, and not to mention too, it's Carmelo on the Warriors gonna hit that chemistry, man. Gonna hit that chemistry hard. Or do I want Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez? You know what? I'm doing it, guys. I'm taking Draymond Green. I really like the other trade a lot, but I feel like defensively, this really makes the team big time for us. So now we'll go ahead and put Drew Holiday at point guard. He actually drops down to an 82 overall. I'm probably gonna put his overall back, man, because he normally plays point guard anyway, so I don't think it would hurt his rating that much. And then we got where's Draymond at, man? Yeah, he go to small forward. He goes to 90 overall. Okay, so it kind of cancels each other out by the ratings doing that anyway. And all of a sudden, man, we're looking at a team like this: Drew Holiday, James Harden, Draymond Green, Mirotic, and Clint Capella. Defensively, it's there. We got the offense and Mirotic, Drew Holiday, also James Harden. Clint Capella can finish on the inside. Bench unit, it's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great, man. We definitely gotta make some trades here to get this done. I think PJ Tucker, unless his rank goes up as small forward, he's probably gonna get traded away. So you put him as small forward, and wow, he actually goes 7-9 overall. Yeah, we'll keep him right there then. And yeah, so we got PJ, Nene, Gerald Green as shooting guard, Jordan Bell. I think I'd like to. I guess Brandon Knight will be an okay backup point guard for us at this point. He'll be fine for us. Give him at about 10 minutes per game. Probably a few more, actually. I can't be having no Gerald Green play no point guard at times, you know what I'm saying? So we'll get him at about 20 a game. And yeah, we're going to have to make him our 7th man off the bench just because we don't really have a lot of other options out there. But yeah, man, I think the team is good to go this season. I feel like it's better. I feel like we have more of an identity out there. And I feel like James Harden's in for one hell of a season. So guys, let's go ahead and simulate this first NBA season and see just how good this James Harden new look team can really do. You see that record, guys? You fix the chemistry, you fix the win department, man. 63-18 on the NBA season. And that's no doubt going to be a top 2 team probably in the Western Conference. Missing out on the season, though, to the OKC Thunder. James Harden, another MVP at 32 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals per game. Field goal percentage on point, guys, 46% from 3. Absolutely amazing. Trae Young as Rookie of the Year. Tyreek Evans, 6-man. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player. Ricky Rubio, Most Improved. And Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team looking like this. All-NBA second with Chris Paul on the Pelicans making the All-NBA second. So it was a good trade for both sides, man. But I don't know, man. I thought that was a really good trade for us to just make this team a lot better out there. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the rest of the player stats real quick here. I'm also curious how Chris Paul did over there on the Pelicans. So for us, we got Drew Holiday at 17 points, 6 assists, 1 steal per game. Mirotic, absolutely amazing stats, 17 and 10. Capella at 15 points, 13 rebounds, 10, 6 and 7, and 2 steals and a block per game for Draymond Green. So fitting very nicely. Brandon Knight, very good season off the bench, guys. At about almost 10 points per game, 3 assists. Gerald Green putting up the scoring numbers. And then Jordan Bell, PJ Tucker both bringing it a little bit. And then, yeah, looking at the Pelicans now. So Chris Paul, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists per game. Great fit for both sides. All right, first round of the playoffs. We do have, we got the Pelicans, man. Okay, interesting. Simulate current round. Hopefully we can beat them out, man. But we'll see about that. We actually did get the first seed also, which is great. Also made Golden State weaker, which is always nice. Yeah, actually, I'm curious how Melo did over there on that Warriors team. Let's go check that out real quick, man. Maybe just destroyed everything over there. Or maybe he did really good, and that's Oh, well, probably not, man. Not even top 5 in scoring. So he's 6th on the team at 9 points and 4 rebounds per game. All right, Melo. Well, good for you. So here we go. Closeout game here against the Pelicans. 48 points, 9 assists for Harden, 24 and 9 for Mirotic. Next up, Utah Jazz. Simulate current round. We might just win the NBA championship this first season, guys. It might just be good to go, man. No, it might just be a 1-season rebuild. No, I don't do just 1 season. So y'all know I gotta do at least 2 or 3 to really, get the dynasty going out there. And looking good against the Utah Jazz. Got them 4 games to 1. We do have the OKC Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. Mirotic is absolutely killing the playoffs, man. All right, here we go. OKC. Simulate current round, man. Let's get it. Got game 1. Okay, lost game 2. Uh-oh. Come on, OKC. Don't beat me down like that, man. Don't beat me down like that. 3-2. And we're in the NBA Finals against the Toronto Raptors. It's never fun to play. Oh, look at that game for Draymond. 21, 8, and 13. I never see him score like that. What's his career high, actually? I don't know if it actually says or not. Come on, man. I want to see your career high. Yeah, game highs. 31 is his career high. Okay, gotcha. All right. Toronto Raptors. Simulate current round. Got game 1. Well, it's a close series. And, oh my God. Quiet Leonard, man. Lost in 7 games. That always hurts. Always hurts bad. But it is only the first season, and I feel like for the most part, our team is constructed pretty nicely. I can't think of any big-time trades to make. Mirotic, we are going to have to re-sign him. But I think my starting 5 is pretty much good to go, at least for now. Unless I see, by the time that 3rd season rolls around, we don't win, maybe make a trade. But I don't know, man. I'm pretty happy with how the team's looking. Let's go make sure we got D'Antoni. Got him back for another year. I can't extend him right now, but maybe later on I'll do that next season. NBA draft. I have no idea which draft pick we have. We might not even have a first rounder, but we might as well check it out. Never know what you'll get right here. And we have the 29th pick. So, yeah, go to choose prospect. Who's actually available? We have Luka Samic. We have Jonte Porter. He's always nice. We'll pick him up. Probably not really going to play for us, but he's listed as a center. I thought he was more like a small forward / like power forward. All right, rookie signings. He is a 74 overall, so we should be able to do something right away. Team player options. So Nene signed his player option. Ennis. We got Zhao Qi out there. Isaiah Hartenstein. I'll get all those guys back. They're all pretty young except Nene. I guess Ennis is 29, but that's not old. All right, qualifying offers. Jordan Bell, definitely bringing him back. And the good thing is if we don't get Mirotic back, it's okay, we do have Jordan Bell, although not really great alongside Clint Capella probably. But here are some players available. Mirotic, we do have rights on him. So, yeah, definitely got to get him back. I'm going to give him a decent-sized contract. Probably $75 million total for 4 years. I want to make sure we get him back on the team. And, okay, so he's going to sign up to that. We do have to renounce rights on Michael Carter-Williams. That's okay. Probably also going to look for a better backup point guard, I'm thinking. All right, so we're out of free agency there. So George Hill would be decent. We got Raymond Felton, Quinn Cook out there, bring some three-point shooting off the bench behind Drew Holiday, who doesn't really shoot threes all that well. I mean, he's got the A midi and the A3. So yeah, let's go for Quinn Cook if he wants to be on this team. Give him about $5 million a season. Hopefully that's enough to persuade him, and it does. So we got him on the team. Oh, damn, they matched. I didn't know he was looking like that with his contract. I didn't know he had a restricted free agency. All right, so we still got Corey Joseph, 75 overall player. Yogi Ferrell's okay. We got Sean Livingston. George Hill's a nice system match, I guess. I know that range's probably going to drop down a little bit, but should still be better than Brandon Knight. Although I could see myself putting Brandon Knight at the shooting guard position. All right, any other players we can get right here, man? We got Marquise Chris, who's now 76 overall. He kind of wants a large contract. For a backup center, I'm not sure I'm really feeling that. Maybe go for I was going to say Joakim Noah. We got that one-star system match. We got Kem Birch. Channing Frye's still out there. Let me go for Brandon Wright, I guess. Might be the right choice. Y'all get that pun, man. It's the pun of the day right there. Brought to you by KrispyFlakes. Yo, is Jordan Bell, do we still got to re-sign him too? I thought he had a qualifying offer or something like that. We might not be able to get him back. He might actually go to backup center. But I think the team is pretty much good to go. I can't think of too much more to do this season. So let's just go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so here is the starting 5 going into the second season. Drew Holiday back at point guard. I did use a training camp on him to get his three-point shot up a little bit, so now it's a 75 three-point shot. James Harden at shooting guard. Draymond Green small forward. Mirotic at the 4 spot. Capella at the 5. Bench unit, we got Jordan Bell as the 6th man with George Hill, who is rated actually to not go down, so I think he's going to be fantastic for this team here, guys. PJ Tucker and also Jonte Porter is actually going to get the backup center minutes. I'm really curious what he can do out there. Looking at his stats, he's 6'11", 240 pounds, so looking like he can potentially be a beast. Got a nice mid-range shot, can knock down the three if wide open. I'm sure he can probably jump out the building with a, well, your bitch ass can't jump at all. All right, never mind, bro. Passing skills, not really all that great, but has a decent post game, like shows potential with the fadeaway. 77 defensive rebounding, and he's got a 82 shot block, so he should be a nice addition right there. I'm excited about this team, man. Losing in the Game 7 of the NBA Finals is never fun, and sometimes you can kind of have like an overlag of just like losing the the past season. But I think we can get it done. Let's go ahead and stimulate this second NBA season and see just how good we can really do. So I'm pretty sure it's like our same exact record as last season, which isn't a bad thing because the lower 60s is a fantastic NBA season. One more game against the Trailblazers, lose to them. MVP goes to James Harden again, guys. This is back-to-back MVPs for the Bearded Mamba at 34 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists per game. Once again, shooting amazing out there. Zion Williamson as Rookie of the Year. What team do you go to, man? What team is this? It's not showing. All right, well, I guess, okay, it's Phoenix Suns. I actually like that fit a lot for him. Greg Monroe, 6-man. Kawhi Leonard, defensive player. Isaiah Thomas, most improved. Okay. And Mike D'Antoni as Coach of the Year, All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, with Chris Paul making that again. He's now at a 93 overall, so his rating is somehow going up despite being 34, but hey, that's 2K for you, man. All right, we are the first seed yet again, so hopefully we can get back to the NBA Finals. Check out our player stats real quick here. So Jrue Holiday put up 19.7 assists per game, 2 steals. Mirotic, once again, a fantastic season. Although, if things don't go right this season, I could see myself actually making him more like the second option on this team instead of the third option. Cabell with the double-double. Draymond Green, good all-around numbers yet again. Jonte Porter, pretty nice off the bench at 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Doing a little bit of everything out there. And then Jordan Bell looking pretty nice too. Okay, here we go. First round, we have the Utah Jazz. So simulate current round, see how this goes for us. And, all right, 2-0. We up 2-0. 2-1. Okay, y'all can't lose first round, man. Y'all can't be losing first round, man. Okay, we got him. All right, I was about to say. Here is the closeout game. We actually got Julius Randle on the Jazz now, so he left Chris Paul and Anthony Davis. Next up, Golden State Warriors, simulate current round, whose record keeps on getting worse each and every season. That's the Melo effect for you. And looking good, 3-1. Got them 4-1. That was actually a lot easier than the first series. All right, we got the Denver Nuggets also in the, oh my God, yo, baby, 54-8. He be doing that in real life too, guys. Look at that, the 25 threes out there. That is absolutely nuts seeing a dude shoot that many times, but making 12 of them, it's all good, right? All right, yeah, Denver Nuggets, simulate current round here, and got game 1. I hope Philadelphia knocks out Toronto. It's not, ooh, they might. Okay, we're in 4-1, and yet again, we have the Toronto Raptors in the NBA Finals, so not feeling absolutely great about this. We'll go game by game here. Okay, we lost game 1, simulate game. Okay, we got game 2, 2-1, looking good, simulate game. Okay, tied series, simulate the next one, 3-2. We have a chance for a closeout here, guys. I'm going for it just in case we can get it, man. We got our 1 simulation here, and it looks like we might not even need to use it, as we are beating them down pretty bad, it seems, man, at first glance. Although a little bit of a comeback, not too much, though. And we win 136-121, making us the NBA championships. James Harden, Finals MVP at 45 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists, 2 steals per game. That is absolutely crazy stats. Jrue Holiday, 16 assists, a great game for Clint Capella in the closeout right there. Bench unit was fantastic, guys. But I'm feeling one more season. I'm really feeling this rebuild today. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, so that's what it's all about. So this is the 3rd and final season of this rebuild. Let's go ahead and I said sit up, hit up, man. I could do some sit-ups though, bro. Staff signing. And let's get D'Antoni back if possible. You would feel like he wanted to come back to this team right after winning the championship. So he's going to get a nice little payday there. $8 million a season. Got him signed up. All right. So NBA draft, not going to worry too much about that. Let's see who we got, though, just in case it was somebody really good, but I don't imagine it's going to be. Although we did get Jonte Porter last time, so you never really know. Herb Jones. Sounds good. Team player options. PJ Tucker. Still a 7-8 overall. I'm expecting that rating to drop a little bit now, though. But I'll bring him back, for $8 million for what he can bring to this team. Zhao, Isaiah Hartenstein, those guys can both come back to the team. Also, qualifying offers. Jordan Bell is going to get that extended to him. I can't promise I will offer him big-time money. Just because of the way that Jonte Porter played last season. Like, he actually put up better numbers off the bench. I guess he wasn't even considered the 6th man of the team. But if there's not any better like signing options out there, he might be the way to go. He's restricted, so I don't know, man. I feel like I don't want to like mess with the team too much. But I mean, Ilyasova alongside Jontay Porter seems like it's got pretty good potential. But I'm gonna throw the man his money. I'll give him the 4-year deal. Why not? It's the final season of the rebuild. It's not my problem if it doesn't work out nicely. We also have a cap hold on Draymond Green. Do we have him back on the team, or yo, where's Draymond at, man? I feel like he's still on. He should still be on the team, right? In theory. I don't know where he'd go, but yeah, I'm not gonna make any big time changes. I'm happy with how the team's looking, man. So let's just go. I guess Ilyasova I would like to get if possible. I'll throw him the contract. And okay, I believe I got both these guys back now, hopefully. And yes, I do. Okay, so now Draymond Green, now he's on there. So we have to get him back with the bird rights. I'm going to do that right away. I don't want to risk losing him. It's a big contract, but yet again, guys, it's not my problem in the future. So let's ensure we get him. And I guess at this point, let's just go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, man, so we're getting crazy with the trades here in the final season. I'm going to do a trade of Draymond Green, first-round draft pick, and George Hill for Luka Doncic, and also a 32-year-old, 3 years still left on his contract, DeAndre Jordan. So we are actually going to have, like, the best, like, center, backup center duo in the entire NBA because we got Clint Capella on the team here still, too, man. But DeAndre Jordan... we are actually going to start Clint Capella. I feel like he's earned that starting role, but DeAndre's going to be right there, man, to back him up. Jontay Porter, I guess, I don't know what to do with him now. I guess we probably could trade him for maybe for a backup point guard. I mean, I wonder if he can play small forward and do anything there. Yeah, he actually stays at 79 overall, so he can shoot the jump shot. So Jontay Porter's going to be a 6'11" demigod at the small forward position. All right, man, we got Sheldon Mack there for the backup point guard role. I'm okay with that, I suppose. And, oh my god, this team is going to be dirty, guys. It's going to be absolutely dirty out there. Luka Doncic and James Harden, some of the best handles and passing guys in the NBA. Let's go ahead, man, simulate to this third and final season and see if we can win another NBA championship. Okay, at this point, I could probably put the Orlando Magic on the court, and I would still go 63-18, guys. Literally, man, the same damn record each and every season of this rebuild. Finished the W on the season, so 64 wins might actually be our best record. James Harden, guys, this is a 4th straight MVP going back to last real-life NBA season. So 36 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists for him. Seems like no matter what team I put around him, guys, he's just going out there and balling. So I'm feeling good about this next season and making the NBA Finals, hopefully winning it. Team's still really good, man, and it's like, you know, with DeAndre Jordan and Clint Capella out there, it's going to be deadly. We are the #1 seed out in the Western Conference. Looking at the player stats on the season, so James Harden, know his stat line. Luka Doncic actually the second leading scorer at 17, 6, and 8. Mirotic at 15 and 8 himself. Drew Holiday scoring down a little bit, but that makes sense of getting, you know, guys like Luka out there. Also 7 assists, played some good defense. Capella double off the bench, man. Jontay Porter doing great as a backup small forward. Then DeAndre Jordan averaged about 10 rebounds per game. That was off the bench, by the way. So yeah, first round, Phoenix Suns. Simulate current round, see how this goes for us. I mean, they're the 8th seed, so it seems like the Phoenix Suns are doing some good things out there. They got Zion Williamson now. They got, of course, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, but they also just lost 4 games to 1, so y'all bitches is going... I'm sorry, man. That was too much. That was too much. You all nice people are going home. Who was this? Jalen Lecque, age 20. 8th pick overall in the 2020 draft. Okay, I mean, he seems like a good player, man. Drop 16 points. Next up, LeBron, the Lakers. Simulate current round here. Got game 1. Lost game 2. 2-1, 2-1. 2-2 is top series. 3-2. Oh, we might lose, man. We might lose. No, we get them in a 7-game series. 41-10 for James Harden in the closeout. They also have DeMarcus Cousins now, which could very well be predicting the future. Next up, we have the 2nd seed Golden State Warriors, who team still pretty much looks the same. Still got their big 3 out there. So simulate current round here so we can beat them down. Lost game 1, lost game 2. Okay, it's not looking great. Lost game 3. And we just got swept 4 games to 0. Maybe at this point, man, maybe I should just finish, stop while I was ahead with that 2nd season. But I want to do some crazy things going into that 3rd and final season. So, guys, let me know in the comment section below. Do you enjoy, like, super realistic rebuilds more? Do you enjoy, like, rebuilds like this where I just try to, like, change up the team, but not too crazy? I guess I did some crazy stuff here, but still, man, had to be done. Or what do you guys like, man? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.